I am going to share with y'all today, or I'm going to try to share with y'all today, a dish that I love so much, souffles. And I had asked my friends at my magazine, if they would please put in a souffle recipe. Well, they did. And it's in this issue. This is on the stand right now, isn't it, y'all?
Yes, ma'am. It's the
Southern Suppers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is what I'm going to prepare for us. A lemon souffle. So I want to tell y'all, all right, now, the recipe calls for you to take your brush and brush the butter using bottom to top strokes. I don't know what difference that makes, but I'm doing what they say because it's been years, honey. In fact, Art Smith has a restaurant in Washington. He has one somewhere else too. I can't remember the name of it. But one time I was up in Washington, D.C., and we went to his restaurant. But he also had us to his house, Michael and me, for dinner. And it was a wonderful dinner. I can't remember exactly what he prepared, but it was delicious. And after we got through eating, he jumped up and started doing. I said, Art, what in the world are you doing now? He said, well, I'm making our dessert. And I said, oh, what is it? And he said, a lemon souffle. Well, honey, it was all I could do not to ram my tongue down in that dish and lick it. So if y'all ever get a chance to go to one of Art Smith's restaurants, you need to do that. All right, so I have taken my dish and buttered it. Now I'm going to very gently just try to shake some sugar in there. And I'm just going to try to beat off the excess. So it's kind of like, shortening and flour in a pound cake. All right. So let's see. There we go. Okay, so our dish is ready. And now our next step is, Art made this look so simple, y'all. He had this thing, he had us eating souffle in 20 minutes. It was so quick.
Do you think you're going to have it done in 20 minutes?
No. No. All right, I'm going to take my flour, my sugar, and my salt. And I'm going to sift that using my whisk. And this whisk acts almost like a sifter. All right. And the next thing I'm going to put in is about 1/4 of a cup of milk. Maybe a little bit more than that. And I'm going to whisk this together. You can make savory souffles too. But honey, given the choice, I want a sweet souffle, please, please. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is add our 4 egg yolks. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put a cup of milk in our saucepan. And I'm gonna turn that on kind of more to the low side. And I don't want to boil this, but I want to scald it. So scalding is just when the rim is about to start bubbling. So I'm going to beat this until it's smooth as I can get it. Okay, that looks pretty smooth, doesn't it? That looks smooth to me. Okie doke. And now we're just gonna wait for this to come to a scalding stage. And then we're gonna mix this thing all together and we're gonna put it in the oven and it's gonna be fabulous. I hope. Our milk is scalded. You know, it wasn't boiling, but you can see where it started bubbling around the edges. So I'm gonna pour about half of this hot milk into our flour mixture. And it's like we're kind of tempering those eggs because we don't want lemon scrambled eggs. All right, just a little bit more. And now we're gonna put this back into the pot with the rest of the hot milk. How about this? I'm getting my exercise. Make sure that I get every drop of this out. And now to this, I'm gonna add my lemon zest. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna add my lemon juice. And my butter. It's not much butter for a souffle, is it, y'all? All right, and I'm gonna continue to cook this just until it starts to thicken. I've got the egg whites from my 4 eggs that we separated. Now I'm going to plug this in. I almost didn't remember to plug it in, Teresa. All right, let's see. Okay. How you looking, girlie?
I'm looking good. Don't forget your cream tartar. I think it tells you to add that to
Yeah.
your egg whites.
All right, let me see. Yes, they want them all together. So that's like 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And our instructions say to whip it on low. And then go to high. I'm gonna kind of slowly add my sugar to my egg whites. When you're making a meringue to make sure your beaters are spotlessly clean and your bowl, because if there's anything that can get in those egg whites, they will play with it and mess it up. Now in the recipe, it will tell you if you overbeat your egg whites, there's a good chance that your souffle won't make. So you just don't want to beat them until they're dry, but you do want to beat them until it forms stiff peaks. Okay, we're down to the last step, and it seems like it's taken me an awfully long time to do this, but I think once I've done it in the recent past, that I won't be as slow with it next time. All right, so I'm gonna add about 1 cup of our meringue into our custard. And I'm gonna just try to do this gently until it's completely combined. Now, if this doesn't turn out, y'all, I'm going to show it to you anyway. Because this is not trick you cooking. I don't want to try to trick anybody. All right, I think that's completely combined. Now we're just going to put the rest of it in there. These egg whites look beautiful. And then I'm just going to gently fold them into the rest of the custard mix. And to fold, it's down and over, down and over, down and over. I think it's good.
Oh, I have faith that this is going to be fabulous. What do you think, Eddie?
Looks good. Looks.
Eddie's smart. He's not going to commit yet.
I'll eat it, whether it rises or not.
I'm with you, Eddie.
I'm going to trust the magazine.
If it doesn't rise, I will rise to the occasion and eat it anyway. How about that? Okay, and you want to make sure that rim is clean. All right, so it's ready to go. And it says to bake this for 30 to 35 minutes on 350. Oh, to the souffle gods. Please let this work. If it doesn't, I'm eating it anyway. I think it's done, Eddie. But it did not rise. It started to, it wanted to, right there. But like I said, it's just been a long time. So it's back to the drawing board for old Paula. But I say it's still gonna be good. Look at that. You want it like pudding in the center.
Looks good.
Doesn't it look delicious? And you know what, y'all? I forgot. I wanted to make an anglaise to pour over it when I served everybody a bowl full, and I forgot. And of course,
I don't think I've ever had a souffle. Is it like angel food? A little bit? No.
It's like that. And I really, really, really love it so much better with an anglaise. And an anglaise is just like a cooked custard, you know, and then you just pour it on top of your souffle. And honey, it will knock your socks off.
Let me tell you, that is good. And I've had souffles.
Well,
I had lots of souffles. That's good.
Well, y'all eat up. I still got to work on it some more. And next time I want to do mine like Art did in the, see, it's kind of got a puddingy center.
So, I mean, can you eat it cold too?
Yeah, I guess you could, but.
You're supposed to eat it hot.
It's a hot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to take it right out of the oven and.
Just like what I'm doing.
Yeah, dip it. And then, like she said, a lot of them will have like, you'll pour something right on top or in the middle of it. They're so good. But I think that is a good, I think there's something wrong with our dish, I'll be honest.
For being a long time, it's not bad. So really is so good. But you could see where it wanted to start puffing up right there. But it should have been like that high. I'm double dipping. Love y'all. Loving best dishes. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.